Call me Charles now. I'm the heir to the throne. The thing I work out, liquor by liquor. I'm a grateful, none can buy nothing at all. By now, some of you are supposed to familiar with this one. The thing I work out. It is the official music video for the song titled Liquor by dancehall artist Terrence. Nation, the entertainment feed community walk one. Where they are on the Wednesday, trendy Wednesdays. Dirty Gunners keep on disappoint me. But what they are once what they are once again with ENT News, their topics, the updates. With that said, on to the topics. First, can someone tell me why Britannica bought a bike? Big up to Brittany, you know. But to a Brittany move, I'm just asking that question concerned for her safety. Several people share that point of view and they made it known to Brittany. For example, Shalom.
Banana foot. What the fuck you banana foot? Banana foot. Care back a bike and take your money. Better buy one car banana foot. Please. May I beg you? Shalom.
Talking about motorbike though, Prime Minister Andrew Holness was seen at the 9 nights for Kemar YG, who passed after he was involved in a motor vehicle accident. Some people always are going to find negative things to say. I see some people stating that the Prime Minister only did that because he's trying to secure votes. But not just our Prime Minister alone to get a bashing, but also United States' new President Donald Trump as he won the 2024 US presidential election. Lot of people not happy. For example, Cardi B, who took to social media where she shared this video.
Votes at this time. That means he needs 23 more. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes. Michigan has 15.
Jamaicans on a hold though. Lot of Jamaicans are reacting to this. I want to ask the question. Donald Trump winning the 2024 US presidential election. What does that mean for Jamaicans? How does this victory for President Donald Trump affect Jamaicans on a whole? Or I should say Jamaican living overseas or Jamaicans trying to go overseas. In America, of course. Queen Africa though, I think she is a supporter of President Donald Trump. She took to social media where she shared this video with the caption stating, "The time for real truth is now, not later. Pay attention, Jamaica. God wants to help us. Pay attention."
Republicans have been fighting for the freedom of black people since the 1860s. This is why Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. You've been having the right to vote since the 15th Amendment. And the Democrats was terrorizing you for over 100 years because you had that right to vote. But you were voting Republican at the time. There was no party switch that ever happened. The only thing that switched was your vote, which that's what they wanted. You to vote for Democrat for years. And they want y'all to not look at the Joe Biden 94 crime bill. Well, he wrote it with strong Thurman. He wasn't racist and a segregationist. He was the only one that switched parties from Democrat to Republican. But he worked to undermine the Republican Party. The 94 crime bill couldn't pass under the Republican Party. It passed under the Democrat Party, under Clinton's administration to be exact, with the Democratic House and Senate. And that led black people separated, Hispanic people separated from their families. It broke up their homes for generations. Some of them are still in prison to this day. But it was also a bill to build more prisons, to make money, for-profit prison. The ones that came in and reversed it was Republicans with the First Step Act, Trump. Y'all really need to go and study and look at it. Sentencingproject.org. Go look at the numbers of how many people was released from prison in a mass incarceration reversal under the Trump administration. Democrats have always used these sellout Negroes, such as the Boule and Divine Nine, to Trojan horse whatever their agenda was.
Queen Africa was very active this morning. Queen Africa reacting to CMR situation. And we all know about CMR situations. CMR being charged for allegedly molesting his stepdaughter. Queen Africa shared this video with the caption stating, "Real man still there."
Now the details come about this situation that is happening at the moment. And it is very, very, very disturbing. It is very disturbing. I was going to say innocent until proven guilty, but everything that I listened to and I read, it is very disturbing. Is a lot of questions need to be asked as well. Because for a child to 3 times and have to run to somebody else to say it and not even the mother in the house, then the camera situation and everything, it is a lot of questions need to be asked. A lot of questions need to be asked. There's so much more questions that need to be asked about this situation. Trust me. Trust me, let me tell you this. Mothers out there, not even the father them for trust. Care and daughter go test them out. Ask them questions. Ask them questions about them life. Ask them what's going on. Mothers out there. I beg of you. Ask them questions. Please, me I beg you. Be your daughter best friend for somebody case. Ask them questions. As them say innocent until proven guilty, but the evidence don't look right. It don't look right. I am so sorry me have to say it. It don't look right. Alright.
Queen Ifrik herself supposed to have a case with her father. It's now in court. He's suing her for her allegations. But back over to Samar. A lot of people are talking about the police report that came out. And it basically gave us a full understanding of what the incident is really about. Or who is involved in the incident.
It should be noted that Dash was sleeping on the bed beside her. The child was wearing a spaghetti strap tank top and long pajamas. It should be noted that there are a total of 4 female children in the household, with the victim being the oldest. There is a baby monitor camera in the bedroom, but it only shows live video. It does not save recordings. This is accessible via an application on Dash's phone. She believes Dash also has access to it as well. The information was provided by Dash. Dash agreed to the forensic interview, and I transported her to the child center. A forensic interview was completed with the child protection team at Howard Phillips Center for Children. I attempted to make contact with the suspect at his residence around 21 hours, but it was negative. DCF placed the children under a safety plan where they remained with a family friend and would not be allowed to return to the home until a later time. At 8:20 hours on November 2nd, 2024, I, along with Officer Callisto and Officer Kashida, made contact with the suspect at his residence. I presented the information about the allegations to him. He indicated that there are cameras in the bedroom. It would show he never went to the room. But the camera doesn't record CMR, come on. The explanation he provided was that yesterday morning, he went to the room to wake up the victim and she was on the floor playing with herself. The suspect stated when he saw that, he yelled at her to get back into bed. He then went to get the other kids ready for school. He indicated that this was not the first time this has happened. He advised that he is a Dash based on his social media account. He believes the victim is a good kid and is smart and does not cause issue. He later indicated she was a liar and has stated in the past to a family friend that he has concerns that she would make lies against him. But you said that she was good, CMR. He used the example that she once told the police that she did not see Chrissy hit him, but she saw him hit Chrissy. They redacted it, but I know that's what it is. So this is the domestic violence charge. And he was arrested for domestic violence. Based off the investigation, Kushane Carter was placed under arrest. He was placed in my department-issued handcuffs, which were double-locked and checked for proper fit. Kushane was transported to Popcaan Police Department and then to the Orange County BRC without incident. My department-issued body-worn camera was on and active for the entire event. On November 2nd, 2024, I, Officer Kashida, with the Popcaan Police Department, was notified of this case by Detective Shah. I responded to Dash in Popcaan. Upon arrival, I assisted Detective Shah interviewing Kushane Carter. I read Kushane his Miranda warnings off my department-issued Miranda card prior to any questioning, to which he stated he understood and was willing to answer questions. Detective Shah's probable cause is as follows. On November 1st, 2024, at 13:17 hours, this case was referred over to the Popcaan Police Department from Detective Tally at Hosihi Police Department. The incident involves a child making a disclosure about sexual molestation that occurred this morning. At 14:19 hours, I went to the school and made contact with the 13-year-old victim. The child agreed to speak with me about the incident from this morning. I asked her what happened, and she disclosed that Kushane, which they say Dash, but that's him, had come into her bedroom in the morning and touched her shoulders and her breast area over her clothing. She stated he then picked her up and placed her on the floor of her bedroom at the foot of her bed. The said he then pulled down her pants to her knees and then stopped and pulled them back up. She was wearing underwear at the time. The stated this has happened twice before, once approximately 6 months ago, and then last year around the winter time. On those occasions, he only touched her over the breast with his hands. The child appeared to be forthcoming but did not want Dash to get into trouble because she did not want Dash to think he is a bad person. She ultimately wanted an adult to speak to him to tell him not to do this anymore.
Being totally honest about the situation, it don't look good. Don't look good none at all. And I'm not the judge. Can't tell you who is telling a lie or who tell the truth. But at the end of the day, guilty or innocent, it's a ugly situation. And even if the court find Samar innocent, what would it be like in that household? It certainly gonna have a big impact on the family. Anyway, this play out, it's just a very ugly situation. Still Nation, do share thoughts on that to moving on. Dancehall artist Vybz Cartel and Downsound Records today at the launch for Freedom Street concert. Vybz Cartel made two major announcements. One, he will be featured on Wireless Fest over in the UK.
Break down what going on for Wireless Festival. Because Wireless Festival is like one of the biggest UK festivals.
It is one of the biggest festivals, and I'll be there in, I think, next year, July. Contract sign and everything.
Fully confirmed.
Fully confirmed. So, Kartel will be there. So, make sure on the day next year. Wireless.
And not just that alone, Vybz Cartel also stated that for Black Friday, Bleachers ticket will be 50% off.
People, I've got a pleasant surprise for everyone. You know, on Black Friday, we can stop bleach. So on Black Friday, we will have a 50% off on the tickets for Gaza Nation. Yes, in the future. What a choice. Because we stop bleach 50%. Yeah, for 50% off for the bleachers.
I think Bleachers ticket is currently at $150, so if you say I can buy it on Black Friday, that is $75. Only 75 US. More on Vybz Cartel though. Seeing this video, I just have a strong feeling that dancehall artist Aishana will be booked for Freedom Street concert.
Kartel and Aishana in a studio. We not make on the ear nothing yet.
Not none of that here.
What one up?
Not none of that here.
No?
Oh.
I'm out.
Later that same day, Vybz Cartel went live where we saw him and Popcaan together, and this is what the two had to say.
TikTok. You know me not like, you know?
TikTok.
How would it? Chip chop. Blood clot doing every minute in our house. Where Papi there? Where Papi there?
Lifestyle.
Fuck off, it's a lifestyle. Don't put no cap on the dog neither.
Buckler to not put on cap.
Yeah, because remember we no cap. How would a chain?
Chain, active, you know.
Yeah, where you want, Papi?
Oh, God. Tequila. With a little piece of lime.
Bumbo clot. Whiskey sour. Up to the time.
You see?
Yeah.
Up to the time.
Up to the blood clot time.
There, no?
We have your whiskey sour.
You know,
And Papi has drink tequila.
That is it.
Once me see dog,
Can't get no realer.
remember, you know, the link is very familiar. Make sure not take this, because I got blood clot come off of TikTok now.
Why?
Yeah, my dog, I be fuck you going with them. What this under my nose?
I'm out.
So that's the video. Let me. The entertainment feed community. That it for now. You see what time I clock. You see what time I knock. We are here to get the car here. And as usual, my people.
Ooh.